What up, KarmaloopTV, DJ Franzen from the Bay Area, now in Las Vegas, out here in NYC. KarmaloopTV, salute to everybody here at Karmaloop, Flow Watches, VGB, salute to my man Will. I hooked up with Memphis Bleek. I've known Bleek since 1996 when Reasonable Doubt came out. Same thing with Jay. I met Jay before Reasonable Doubt came out. He came out to the Bay Area. I actually did Jay-Z's first show. I DJ'd Jay-Z's first show back in 1995. Before he blew up, before anybody knew who Jay-Z was. And that's how I met Bleek. I met Bleek through Jay. So we linked up. We've been connected throughout the years. I moved out to Vegas. He comes out to Vegas. We go to the Franzen Bay and break the tables. And, we've been talking about this for years, but it's finally now, happening. It's out right now. Check out your blogs. Just Google it. Kush Volume 1 with myself, DJ Franzen, and Memphis Bleek. You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about the whole Papers thing? I respect Wiz. Shout out to Wiz. I was actually in Vegas with Wiz on his birthday last year. Rose had hooked me up. Ross had called me like, yo, I got Wiz coming to Vegas. He's coming out there for his birthday, man. I need you to, take care of him. So, me being the guy that I am, because a friend with weed is a friend indeed, and I asked him, yo, how come you don't smoke blunts? And he said it, man. He said the correct answer, because you can't taste all the weed in the blunt. It took me almost 20 years to realize that I was addicted to tobacco. I didn't want to admit it, but one day I had a raw cone, I had a Swisher Sweet. I put both of those with the same exact strain, okay? Hit one, hit the other. I was like, you know what? Wiz is right. And I started smoking like in 1990, zigzags, orange, white papers, whatever it was. And actually, as a matter of fact, it's funny that you asked me that, because the first person I've ever seen roll a blunt was Tupac Shakur back in 1991 at an E40 video shoot. I'll never forget it. I was 15 years old, and here comes Tupac with his bandana, and he's splitting this Philly blunt up. At the time, nobody knew what a Philly blunt was, back in 91 in the Bay Area. Everybody was smoking zigzags. So here comes Tupac, splitting the Philly blunt. And I remember asking him, yo, what's that? He was like, yeah, this that East Coast shit, yo. This these blunts. I was like, blunts, huh? Next thing you know, here come the Garcia Vegas, here come the White Owls, and I'll never forget meeting Biggie in 1994 and smoking with him. The first time I met Biggie, no more than 15 minutes into meeting him, we were already blazing. When I first met him, you could just tell dude was genuine. But how I got his attention was he smelled me. He was like, yeah, you smell like that West Coast Cali Chronic. I'll never forget him saying that. I was like, well, that's what I'm here for. I heard you love to smoke. You ready? I'll never forget, we were at Uno's Pizzeria in San Francisco. After that, he came to my radio show on KMEL, and I had the chance to break Juicy. I was definitely one of the first DJs on the West Coast, and Diddy will even tell you that. I was one of the first DJs on the West Coast to play Juicy, Big Papa, even album cuts. Like Little C's can vouch for that. Like we were playing Gimme the Loot, Unbelievable, Me and My Bitch, of course the edited version, off that Ready to Die album. And Biggie always recognized that I was there at the very, very beginning of his career, and we kept in touch, until the day he passed away, man. Y'all remember when Biggie used to go, baby, baby. I used to do that on the radio all the time, and he would hear about it. One time he heard me do it. He was like, I like the way you do that, baby, baby. And he had me do it for Lil' Kim, and man, priceless memories right there. Those are memories that nobody can ever take away from me, And then from the concert, he did a concert for us like in 95, 96, KMEL Summer Jam. Big Cap was his DJ. I'll never forget. This is at an era, you got to understand, where DJs were still using vinyl. So Big Cap is DJing. It's about 100 degrees out there. Biggie's trying to perform Big Papa and Juicy, and the record's skipping all over the place. And I'll never forget Biggie taking that water bottle and just throwing it at that Big Cap. As a matter of fact, if you guys go on YouTube right now, that footage is up there. I just seen it the other day, and it just brought me back to that time, 16 years ago. Crazy, man. Well, definitely, if you guys ever come out to Vegas, follow me on Twitter for all the info in Las Vegas at DJ_Franzen. That's Franzen. That's Franzen like Frozen. Be on the lookout for more projects coming out of future music. I actually have an artist out there in Vegas by the name of Jazz. He's got a nice buzz out there right now. Young kid. He's more on like a Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco vibe, you know, like real hip hop, but talking about real stuff that's going on. I also got a production team, the Audibles. Shout out to Jimmy G. Shout out to DJ, and of course my boy Pyro out there. Y'all be on the lookout. Future music. Molly Mall, Pooh Bear, aka MDMA, and DJ Franzen, Las Vegas. Salute KarmaloopTV. Reclaim your TV right now.